December 17, Renato Cornette will get his second crack at a world title when he meets IBF lightweight king Paul Spadafora. Renato now joins us on KO. Renato, can you tell us how you felt when you heard that you had this world title shot?
Well, I felt quite excited. It's been a long time coming. I've worked hard to get to where I am, and this time I know I'll do it right.
Did Vlad Morton get you this fight, Renato?
No, actually, Vlad didn't get me this fight. It was more doing with Roy, my trainer, and my manager, Joe Hertzig.
Do you know much about the champ at all?
I watched him fight once against Cardona, and he's not a bad-looking boxer. He boxes quite quick. He's got a lot of evasive moves, but I think my experience and my work rate will sort him out.
No, this is your second crack at the world title.
Yeah.
What are you going to do differently this time? What's going to make sure that you bring that title home for twice here in Australia?
Well, this time what I'm going to do is I'm going over the positive. My last fight for the world title against Jimmy Vidal, I had a hard time because the promoter stuck me around for 6 months. But the fight was postponed for about for 3 or 4 times, and it just dragged on for too long. I trained 6 months solid, and I had 2 days off, and I just burnt myself out.
How much better do you think you are now than when you did first challenge for the world title?
I feel heaps better because with age, I feel like you pick up a lot more. You pick the opponent's mistakes a lot better than you do as a young bloke, you know.
Now, I understand you're going to be training with Jeff Malcolm because your opponent is in fact a southpaw.
Yeah, Jeff Malcolm, we'll be going down to spar Jeff Malcolm in the next week or 2. Jeff Malcolm, if you want to spar southpaw, you might as well spar the best in Australia, and I believe Jeff Malcolm's the best in Australia, so I feel like it's all coming together great.
Do you have any concerns at all fighting a southpaw?
Well, I've sparred a lot of southpaws. I fought a lot of southpaws as well. Look, when I stuck my sternum up against the Fijian, he was a southpaw, and I had to beat him with a straight left, and I beat him with a straight left. So, I mean, if there's a way around it, I'll do it.
Now, you've also been training with Shannon Taylor. How's that been going?
Well, Shannon's a great sparring. He's great for sparring. I mean, he's strong, he's quick, he's got a long reach. Mate, if I can handle his power, I'm sure I can handle anyone's power. And
Jeff, you and Renato, of course, go back a long way, don't you?
Yeah, we went to the Olympics together. We've travelled all around the world together, and it's great to see this guy get the opportunity. I just hope it's not an opportunity this time for this guy. I hope he wins a title he deserves it, and hopefully he gets everything that is due upon him after he wins that title. He can set his family up for life. Renato Cornette's one of the real battlers of our sport, and really deserves everything he gets.
Yeah, Renato, you have been one of the battlers of the sport, and to get this opportunity at this stage of your career, it just must give you that, it must be unbelievable, it must be like a dream almost come true for you.
Well, it is. I've had a lot of hard years in training. I work 6 days a week, trying to maintain a working life, trying to pay off my mortgage and stuff like that. I feel this chance will be my final chance, and I'll make sure I come home with the gold.
Now, just before we go, I know that you have to thank some sponsors.
Yeah. I'd like to thank, I've got a few new sponsors. My major sponsor, Sigma Interiors, Millpeak Concrete, Central Concreting, NDH Concreting, JD Cafe, and one more person I'd like to thank is Ray Wheatley. Ray Wheatley had a lot to do with trying to negotiate for this fight, and I'd like to thank him too.
Well, mate, our thoughts will be with you, and all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Last Monday night at the Wyong Leagues Club on the New South Wales Central Coast, Hamon was once again involved in an action-packed showdown. This time he was facing Queenslander Les Crow for the IBF Pan Pacific title.
He's picking his shots. Again, he's got work to the body as well. Les Crow trying to fight fire with fire here. I don't know if that's exactly a good game plan against Hamon. He's launching himself across the ring with his opponent.
He's got to set himself. He's shown that he is the best in Australia at the moment. And he needs to go overseas to get good tested.
Here's Mathew unloading. Les Crow. How to combat this at the moment. He's in all sorts of trouble. work rate here from Nato Hamon.
Feel the power in those shots.
On Leeds Grove, taking a lot of punishment, both upstairs and to the body as well.
Yeah, Jeff Fenech speaking to his man in the corner wants Nato Hamon to go to the body with both hands. Not just the right hand, he wants him to start using that left hand to the body as well.
Left hand from Leeds Grove.
Yeah, let's go coming back into this contest.
Fans getting involved, loving the action here on Big Time Boxing from the Wyong Leagues Club. Big right hand from Nato Hamon.
Yeah, Tarsi taking on the gloves, John.
Southpaw Leeds Grove. Now to receiving his hand, catches him on the left and right. The throw comes back to the left of his own.
Yeah, nice left hand of his own to Lesco. Lesco had a little bit more power. He gained a little bit more respect from Nato Hamon with those sort of shots. Everything's going to come off that jab.
Body shot from Nato Hamon.
And there's a nice combination there.
Getting on top here. Hamon coming forward now. Trying to find an opening. He's beating into it. Good body shot as well. Hamon waiting here. Early stages of round number 9.
Beautiful work there. Oh, that's a beautiful work.
That's great. Coming on strong here. Round number 9 against the undefeated champ. He's certainly earning plenty of respect here from Nato Hamon.
That's from the hand of Nato Hamon. But his body got strong as this goes. He's coming on in this contest.
Left hand from Leeds Grove as well. Crowd getting involved. Up and down a scoring punch also.
They know that they fight Lesco. They're in for a hard night.
Big right hand from Nato Hamon. Caught Lesco off balance. He's in some trouble here. Covering up. He wants to grab hold. But he's getting very fatigued. Nato Hamon can sense victory coming here. Lesco has been brave. He's stuck with the Australian champ.
Yeah, Lesco seems to have lost a little bit of equilibrium in there.
Concluding stages of round number 10 inside the last 50 seconds. Nato Hamon coming on strong. And certainly, that was as close as Nato Hamon has come to putting Lesco on the canvas.
Yeah, he's still scoring in fact with thumping shots. There's a nice left hook from Nato Hamon.
Loving right hand from Nato Hamon. Lesco unsteady on his feet once more, but fires back a right hand of his own. And Lesco is in trouble. Left hand to grab the attention of Nato Hamon.
Shown plenty of guts. Which is fantastic work from Lesco. Let's take nothing away from Nato Hamon, but Lesco has brought plenty of guts to the table tonight.
One of the most courageous performances we have seen in 5 years of big-time boxing.
We have a unanimous points decision. Judge Robert Hunter scores the bout 119-110. Judge Max Scanlon scores the bout 119-110. Judge Billy Mail scores the bout 120-108. Your winner and new IBF Pan Pacific Junior Middleweight Champion, Nato Hamon.
And a great fight there. And Jeff, what was your post-fight analysis?
Yeah, well, look, at the end of the day, we were very, very happy. I thought it was Nato's best performance by far. I think he proved by a miracle mile that he's without doubt the most entertaining fighter in the country. He's improving all the time. It's been a pleasure. And just to George Costa down the fish markets, the king of the seafood down there, I want to thank him for his great sponsorship for that fight, and Electra Air, who sponsored the fight with the Costies. So, with their help, the fight was a huge success. The people enjoyed it, and Nato's improving, and that'll get him a world rating. And now we're going to set some new goals for the year 2000. But that was certainly a great fight to watch.
Now, Crow was obviously outclassed, but I tell you what, he rallied a couple of times, didn't he?
He showed tremendous heart after the fight. The crowd were cheering for him. They went from cheering for Nato early to cheering for the underdog, which we so often do here in Australia. But it was a great show of courage by Crow. But the performance of Nato was first class, and Nato is certainly going to improve in the year 2000 and go hopefully to where he wants to go.
David Birchall, who's been working the Team Fenech corner for quite some time, made his pro debut on the undercard. We have that fight in a moment, but first it's the rampaging Skinny Hussein.
Husky Hussein, his brother, shouting instructions and encouragement from ringside as well. Good right hand. And now a big body shot grabs the attention of Muhammad Khalil.
He still came back with a left hand of his own, though.
Big right. Skinny Hussain, and Muhammad Khalil is down and in some trouble. That was a big shot. He's unsteady on his feet.
He was looking out into the audience. And then rolls around the audience.
And that's it. Charlie Lucas has seen enough. He waves it away. First round knockout for Skinny Hussain. There it is in replay in case you missed it. How?
Right on the point of the chin. What a beautiful shot. Made his man miss and made him pay.
Gives you an idea of the power this young man has at 55 kilos. Knocking out an experienced campaigner who has had 34 fights and never been stopped before in his career, and here he is suffering in the first round at the hands of Skinny Hussain.
Well, that just goes to show you what sort of power Rado Hussain has.
The longer the fight goes, the better it's looking at the moment for Dean Cambridge.
Well, Cambridge is picking his man off. He's doing a great job there. And every time David Birchall comes in, he's trying to load up those big bombs. Cambridge is he's coming up with 2 and 3 short, sharp punches.
That's where Dave Birchall does his best work at close quarters. He continues to throw leather. He has a better work rate than Dean Cambridge in place. And that no doubt will be noticed by our judges.
Well, I'm sure, that's for sure. But I mean, Cambridge is grabbing on, he's holding on the inside as he is now, and he's not allowing David Birchall to work. They're good, smart moves.
Nice shot there from Dave Birchall. Draws the applause of Jeff Bank in his corner. And Cambridge is inside trouble. He's gone down. Combination work here from David Birchall, and on debut he comes up with a knockout victory over the undefeated previously Dean Cambridge.
Yeah, that was a beautiful left hand. And they caught him clean on the button. He was in a lot of trouble. And the referee, he did the only thing he could do, and that was stop the fight.
Well, perhaps against the run of play, so to speak, David Birchall has come up with some very big, solid blows here in round number 5, and he's victorious on debut. What a way to start his professional career.
And Jeffrey, Dave Birchall, they were able to turn the fight with one punch.
Yeah, definitely. So look, he wasn't losing the fight. It was very, very close, but it was a little bit messy. His first fight for a long time. 2 years ago, they said he'd never do sport again. 2 years later, he's winning his first pro fight by knockout. It was great to see. He's a great kid. And Nadella's saying one punch knockout power is still there. He's awesome. We're just waiting for the world title chance for him.
Yeah, I just wanted to say about Nadella, I guess next time you'll be looking for perhaps a tougher opponent.
Yeah, Mathew, I think I finally found the right opponent for you. It was Nadella's last one.
Good on you, mate. Thank you. And this is KO. We'll return to see what's coming up over the next week, right after this break. But first, see if you can answer this question.